Let's say the police get a tip, do surveillance, and get a judge to sign off on a search warrant. They bust into your house, find drugs, and charge you. But later, a court says, wait, this warrant didn't have enough probable cause. This is 99 Rights Online. And that's what happened in 1984 in U.S. vs. Leon. In early 1980s, Burbank, California, police received a tip from a confidential informant and began a drug trafficking investigation. Leon said, "If the warrant was bad, the evidence is illegal." He moved to suppress the seized evidence, arguing the underlying affidavit did not actually establish probable cause. The district court and the Court of Appeals concluded that the affidavit was insufficient and granted suppression in part, despite finding that the officers had acted in good faith. The government appealed to the U.S. Supreme Court, asking whether a good faith exception to the exclusionary rule should be recognized, i.e., whether evidence obtained by officers who reasonably relied on a warrant later found invalid must be excluded. The Supreme Court held that the exclusionary rule does not apply to bar evidence obtained by officers acting in objectively reasonable reliance on a search warrant issued by a detached and neutral magistrate, even if the warrant is later found to be unsupported by probable cause. The legal impact of this case. The court created the good faith exception to the exclusionary rule. If cops reasonably rely on a warrant that looks legit, even if it's later tossed, the evidence can still be used. Before this, the exclusionary rule was strict. Bad warrant, bad evidence. But the Supreme Court said the rule is meant to deter police misconduct, not punish honest mistakes. The good faith exception covers many searches, but courts will exclude evidence if the affidavit was misleading or the magistrate merely rubber-stamped the warrant. So yeah, if the cops tried their best, your stash might still land you in court. The bottom line, a bad warrant doesn't always mean a lost case. Courts ask if cops acted in good faith. If you learned something today, hit that like, share it with someone who needs it, and follow 99 Rights Online for more legal drama. Because in the courtroom or on the street, knowledge isn't just power, it's protection, and knowing when the law gives cops the benefit of the doubt.